netElastic was the first piece of the puzzle that I chose. Okay, so when looking at the way the services are deployed and managed, if you could look back in terms of my background, I've been in the past I was an engineering director for one of the biggest telcos in Portugal. And prior to that, as an army officer at the Portuguese army, and I was responsible for cybersecurity and responsible for systems, for all the major systems of the army. This prior to my telco experience. And one of the things later in time, so a technical past, okay? Later in time, while I was visiting Google, as Google invited me to the US, I came across with something that was not at all familiar to me. When I was speaking with the Google leadership team in California, I got acquainted. I was asking them, what is the providers that you're using for router? Are you using Cisco? Are you using Juniper? And now all of a sudden they told me, Luís, we are using none. So that was how come. And how come that you have such a high availability and throughput and network utilization, as they were claiming they had something around 99% of network utilization. So that came as a shock to me as a Cisco customer, as a Huawei customer, as a Juniper customer, as someone that has been through all the rank and files with the traditional vendors. And I came across with a new concept. We are talking about 2012, 13, around that time, as they were using something that was new to me, which was SDN, software-defined networking. And when thinking about LigaT and thinking about service flexibility, one of my key points was addressing it with a different approach. So I was not looking on a vendor that would come in a particular box. I wanted a different approach with flexibility, with software running on top of the existing hardware. So that was my first approach.